Good morning. Hope you are enjoying this beautiful day in the Tennessee Valley. If you had to stop and fill up the car on the way into work and school this morning, first of all, I'm sure it hurt your heart a little bit with gas prices going up so much. Plus, it was a bit cold outside. But I bet you had that conversation of, gee, I wish that I had an electric car. Well, some kids in town are gearing up for a way for you to come down and cheer them on as they work towards the future of having green energy and a healthy environment for all of us. Kelly Curitan is with Green Spaces, and she is gearing up for this year's Green Prix. Hopes that you'll join on in the fun as well. Nice to see you this morning, Kelly.
Thank you so much. What a great segue into EVs this morning.
Well, you know, I mean, I guess in fairness, I know there are people watching who are going to say, wait, we don't want to get rid of the coal industry and the gasoline industry either, so I'm not trying to play a political side, but the idea of electric cars is an increasingly popular one, and what a timely conversation to have it for the kids in school to be a part of the fun.
Right, and with Tennessee becoming kind of the epicenter of EV manufacturing, it is just a great way to train our workforce into that growing field and give them some really solid tools to build through elementary through high school. So we're really excited for the race next weekend.
Okay, so the race is going to be the 19th and 20th of November down on the riverfront. The kids have been actively working, and I'll let you tell a little bit about how this works. They get these kits, the schools that want them, and then from there the teachers kind of advise and guide, but the kids are the ones building these cars, right?
Right. They come in a box, totally unassembled. And so the kids are all throughout the semester and the school year are learning how to design, to build, to work on the structure of the car, but also learning about renewable energy and learning about team building is a really big part of this STEM curriculum. And with the race, the cars are actually designed to break. So that is a kind of a cause and effect lesson as well during the races. And with the race coming up next weekend, we're really, really, really excited about the location. It's right along the riverfront. You might know the lot across from the Southern Bell between AT&T Field and the river. And we think it's just going to be a great location with River City Company activating the Chattanooga Green right next door with some music and some games. It's going to be a fun weekend.
You know, it seems to me that once you begin having a conversation about energy, and I guess that happens a little bit with the kids in school, especially depending on the age they are, the high school kids especially. I'm guessing that what you find is one energy source really kind of feeds another energy source, because here we are in the valley with TVA, but if you're going to make electricity work, you have to have water and you have to have other types. I don't know what all types of energy you need, but you almost can't have one without the other, really, can you?
For sure. It's all kind of a healthy mix. We have to find some way to make this a circular economy and really make all types of energy work, but while lowering our carbon emissions. And so EV is just one of those really key components in transportation. And I think this is probably one of the first races with EV cars with students through the Green Power USA program in the United States. So it is one of those elements in energy that it's growing and growing, and the students are learning more and more so they can be prepared for the future.
So you are going to need some volunteers on race days. You have a few opportunities available. How does that work?
We do. We have a couple shifts open all throughout Friday and Saturday. We need people to help with registration, with some of the actual race logistics. And so we welcome people to come out, learn more about Green Spaces, learn more about the Green Prix, see how excited these kids are to race. It really is a really fun event. And the weather looks beautiful this weekend, so it's a nice time to go enjoy the riverfront while helping us out at Green Spaces.
How fast do the cars go?
They can go up to 20 miles an hour. So it seems much faster when you're standing right next to them. But the elementary schools aren't quite as fast, but the middle and high school F24 cars, which are the ones that look like the actual race cars, they get up there. So it's a race for sure.
In years gone by, we would have some of the kids often bring their cars in to the studio, and they would talk to us about how they built them. And one of the things I remember so strongly was the real sense of teamwork that they had.
For sure. I mean, that's what we find from the advisors and the teachers is just the sense of teamwork. And you'll find a student that might not excel in other parts of their schoolwork, but they are good at mechanics and they are good at building these cars. And so it really boosts their energy, boosts their interest in school, and boosts their interest in this industry. And we are so happy to see that when we see that at the races, and also just hearing from the teachers throughout the year.
So is it the same times of day, 19th and 20th?
It is. Everything starts around 10:30 in the morning, but the races are right after lunch. And you can come out. Really, there'll be activities going on all day, 10:30 to about 5, Friday and Saturday along the riverfront.
The Chattanooga Green Prix. Go cheer them on the 19th and 20th right down there on the riverfront. And you can always learn more about what you can do to learn more about a green way of living by going to greenspaceschattanooga.org. That's their website. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you so much. And thank you to EPB as our presenting sponsor. I forgot to mention that, but they are so important in putting this race on.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Zaxby's Boneless Wings meal couldn't possibly get any better.